Hey, Michael! How are you doing, my sweet chocolate love muffin? How about me and you head to the movies to see that new romance movies that drops on Friday? Everyone's talking about it. Apparently, it's amazing. I've decided to line up my schedule with when you get off work, so be a darling and book us a couple of seats for the 8:05 showing, won't you? Thanks, babe.
Huh? Is that Clara? Sorry, but I'll be heading out to the countryside to spend the weekend with my parents for my grandpa's death anniversary. I'll be out of town from Friday through till Sunday. Anyways, I thought I told you this already.
Huh, wait, you did? I don't remember. Whatever, none of that stuff matters. Just blow your parents off and tell them you'll be spending the weekend with your beloved girlfriend. Everyone knows putting your girlfriend first in a situation like this is the common sense thing to do, sweetie pie. You are a gentleman, aren't you? Forget your crusty old grandpa's death anniversary. I mean, geez, who even celebrates those? Yep, that's right. Come on, have a good time with your beautiful girlfriend instead.
This again? For real? You have a seriously whacked out sense of priorities. If you think I'm going to abandon my family at a time like this. And we're not celebrating, we're grieving.
Whatever, tomatoes, it's all the same. Anyway, why are my priorities messed up? I don't think they are. Don't be nasty.
Why do you seem to think you should be my top priority in literally every situation ever, just because you're my girlfriend? Surely you can see how messed up that is.
Huh? Wow! I can't believe you, Michael. It's super duper important for guys to love and cherish their girlfriends. I thought everyone knew that. It's a boyfriend's sworn duty to fulfill his girlfriend's wishes at all times. No questions asked, okay? The end.
No, we're not done here, and you don't just get to end the conversation when you feel like it. I don't know how you get from, I should love and cherish you, to, I should cancel my plans with my family to go to the movies with you on a moment's notice. Nothing you're saying makes any sense.
God, what is it with you? You're always like this. Me. Ugh! Why are your plans so important that they take priority over me? Just take last month, for example. Remember when you said you were going to Seattle on a business trip? I asked you to take me with you so I could go shopping at all the luxury malls, but you refused and left me here.
How could I take you with me on a business trip? Seriously, Clara, that's my job, and I have to act professionally. You must have some conception of how unacceptable it would be for me to do that. It's not like I was going on a damn vacation.
It wouldn't have hurt you to take me with you, Meanie. It's not like I wanted to sit on your business meeting surrounded by crusty old men who looks like they died 5 years ago. I could have just gone sightseeing in the city while you did your boring work stuff.
My boss would flip out at me if I did something like that. Best case scenario, I get demoted and banned from ever going on business trips again. Worst case scenario, I lose my job. Why would you ask me to take on a risk like that?
Wow, really? They even sound like a bunch of big nasty meanies. Why would you even work for such a horrible company in the first place? You should quit.
Anyway, the bottom line here is that I'm going to be out in the countryside at my mom's place for the weekend, so I can't see you.
What? Don't you love me? What kind of man treats his girlfriend like this? You're horrible. Wait, are you cheating on me with some cheap floozy? Who is she? I want her name now! Are you taking some dumb bimbo with you to the countryside instead of me? You are, aren't you? Gotcha! Oh my god, was that what the Seattle business trip was all about too?
Jesus Christ, Clara, you're nuts. You couldn't get this any more wrong if you tried. I have work to do. Goodbye.
No, wait! Hey, Michael. Thanks for coming down and seeing us all for Grandpa's death anniversary.
Don't sweat it, sis.
By the way, are you okay?
Huh?
Your girlfriend. What was her name again? Clara, right? Your phone was going crazy with calls and messages from her the whole time. It's not like I'm trying to stick my nose in or anything, but I couldn't help but notice.
Oh yeah. That.
It did look like you were replying to her every now and then, but Michael, did something happen between you guys?
No, nothing in particular. That's always how Clara is at night, or when we're not out on dates together, or during her days off.
Wait, what?
To make matters worse, we both get off work at the exact same time. So I get it in the neck without fail every day at 5:30 p.m. And then there's the accusations. She always accuses me of cheating on her with other women the moment I don't drop what I'm doing and do exactly as she tells me. It's like clockwork. I can actually predict when she's gonna do it by this point.
Michael, does your girlfriend have mental health problems? She sounds like a freaking nutcase. What was it last month? Oh yeah, she kept pestering you to take her with you on the business trip to Seattle, right? She completely ignored your situation, constantly demanding you that you come and spend time with her and accusing you of cheating when you didn't. I don't know how to say this without sounding rude, so screw it. I'm just gonna come out with it. Your girlfriend is a self-centered lunatic.
God damn it, Beth. Do you really think so?
Look, this is your relationship, and I know it's not really my place to comment, so if you feel like things are fine between you, then we can just forget about this. But if there's anything bothering you, I want you to know I'm always here to talk.
Nah, to tell you the truth, sis, things aren't fine. She did it again, this time with Grandpa's death memorial. She asked me out on a date, and I told her I already had plans. But she kept demanding I drop things with you guys to take her to the movies.
What?
Apparently, she drove over to my apartment to lie in wait for an ambush behind one of the garbage cans when I told her I was leaving for Mom's place on Friday.
An ambush? Behind a garbage can?
Thankfully, I took all my stuff to work and headed to the airport directly after getting off, so her wait ended up being totally in vain. When she realized I wasn't coming back, she started spamming me with hateful accusations and abuse. As usual, that included accusations of cheating.
Oh my god. Why don't you just break up with her?
The thought has crossed my mind, but I just know that if I don't do it the right way, she'll flip a switch of epic proportions and try pressure me into changing my mind. Or worse, do something dangerous. I'm under no illusions here, sis. I suck at choosing women. Actually, I guess the word choose isn't appropriate here, since she essentially pressured me into dating her. But that aside, the fact is, we're together now, and I don't know what to do. To tell you the truth, I think I might be close to the breaking point.
I see. You can message me whenever you need to, Mike. I want you to know when you can talk to me about anything, anytime.
Thanks, sis.
Mike, is now a good time?
Sure, now's fine. What's up?
I saw something crazy. You're not ever gonna believe this.
Huh?
But I'm not sure it's something you'll consider good news.
What happened?
I need to ask you something first. Clara is definitely the girl who I saw you with out of town in that time of the month or so ago, right? The petite blonde dress?
Yep, that's her. She really likes those dresses.
I see. I knew it. Anyway, listen to this. I saw a girl who looked an awful lot like Clara walking towards the part of the town where all the hotels are. You know, near the boardwalk? And wait till you hear this. She was holding hands with my boss.
Seriously?
She works as a temp for Viral Holdings, right?
Yep, that's right.
You see, Viral Holdings recently signed a huge contract with my company, so we now spend a good chunk of the workday dealing with their orders, and get this, my boss is in charge of the whole thing.
I see. So it is possible that they know each other. Then, I guess this means there's a chance this isn't just a simple case of mistaken identity.
Right, that said, we're just going off one sighting here. So I think we should just wait and see how things play out a little longer before we do anything harsh.
You're right. Let's play it cool and see what happens.
By the way, my boss has a reputation at the office for being such a serial womanizer. Which means you don't have to worry about me getting into any trouble at work. I'm pretty sure the higher-ups already know exactly what it's like, so it shouldn't be too hard to convince him if there's any trouble.
I see. So he's that kind of guy, huh?
I'll send you more information when I get it. Sit tight.
Thanks, Beth. Clara? You don't message me at all these days. Is everything okay?
Aw, my poor broken-hearted lover, Michael. I see you finally messaged me. Did you take a long, hard think about your behavior while I wasn't talking to you?
My behavior?
Do you know why I haven't been messaging you this whole time? You do know I had to go quiet on you, don't you?
Huh? Why?
Did you get lonely when our messages dried up after I'd been calling and messaging every single day for so long? Go on, baby. Don't be shy. You can be vulnerable with me. Hopefully now, after walking a mile in my shoes, you know exactly how lonely you made me feel. That's why I asked you if you thought about your behavior.
So, what have you been doing for the last month?
Are you sure you want to ask me that? I can tell if you like, but only if you're mentally prepared for the iceberg that's about to hit your Titanic.
The iceberg that's... What the hell are you talking about? Stop messing around and just tell me already.
Well, you see, my sweet Michael, I'm currently in a hotel room with my ex-boyfriend.
Huh? Your ex-boyfriend?
The company I'm dispatched at the new client recently, but you'll never believe who it is. The sales manager in charge of everything is my ex-boyfriend. His name's Chad. We dated around for 2 years. That was 4 months ago. We met up again recently by sheer coincidence through work. It was like we'd never been apart. I knew it. Chemistry like that doesn't just disappear overnight. One thing led to another, and well, we may have accidentally gone to a hotel together. Oopsie!
Wow. Are you being serious right now?
Yep, super duper serious. Ever since then, we've been making tender, passionate love almost every single day.
Oh my god. Are you actually being serious?
Is someone feeling a teeny weeny bit jealous?
What?
You are, aren't you? How could you not be? Any man on the planet would be overwhelmed with the most soul-wrenching jealousy imaginable right now. After all, I'm screwing my ex to fill the void of loneliness in my heart created by my cruel boyfriend who refused to see me when I needed him the most. It's totally normal that you'd feel jealous in a situation like this, sweetie.
Why would being lonely give you the right to cheat?
You made me feel so lonely that I wanted to get my own back and hurt you, so you'd know how it felt too. If you have half a brain, you'll use this whole experience as an opportunity to reflect on your behavior and prevent it from happening again.
You're nuts. What you're doing is not normal.
Maybe it isn't, but you're still the one in the wrong here. If you don't want me to cheat again, I suggest you start doing what I say and make me your first priority. If you don't start respecting my wishes, you might just lose me for the next good time. I'll be passing the time in Chad's strong, masculine arms until you apologize for what you did and swear to never do it again. Good morning, Michael. Aside from work, we and Chad have been doing nothing but making steamy, passionate love in a hotel room since we last spoke. It's my day off today, so we came back to my place straight from the hotel and well, you know. And then you'll never guess what he said to me. He said we might be able to get married one day.
Huh? Married?
If you don't hurry up and take me back, we'll get married and you'll lose me forever.
Huh. Isn't he already married?
Excuse me?
Wait, did you know he was married? What the hell is wrong with you?
Wait, are you kidding me? Hang on. How do you know that?
So you took revenge on me by having an affair with a married man? To think you constantly accused me of cheating on you, and then ended up having an affair yourself. How ironic. I couldn't make this crap up if I tried.
No, answer my question.
That guy you're seeing, Chad, works at the same company as an acquaintance of mine. That's why I know.
What?
That acquaintance saw you and Chad walking together holding hands in that part of the city where all the hotels are. You know, near the boardwalk.
What? We were seen?
Yep, you were seen. Plus, I already knew about the affair when I messaged you yesterday. I was just playing dumb to get more information about it from you.
What?
This next part's important, so listen up.
What is?
You said it was 4 months since you and Chad last saw each other, right?
Yeah, that was when we last broke up.
Based on the time we started dating, you must have been cheating on me for at least 2 of the months we were together, right?
No, wait a sec, we're together? Why did you use past tense?
As for Chad, he's been married for a little over 3 years. But you said you and him were dating for 2 years before you split up 4 months ago, right? Which can only mean he was cheating on his wife too.
Well,
So, not only did you cheat on me, but you did it with a guy who was also cheating on his own wife. Double punch. Boom.
No, but wait! This doesn't change anything. You're still my number one, Michael. That's what I feel for you, and these feelings can't be wrong. So you don't have to worry, it's fine.
Which part of this is fine exactly? Go on. This should be good.
Well, it's fine because I love you, and I want us to get married. Chad might have my body, but you have my heart. So it's fine. Let's just forget all this and move on.
No, this literally could not be any further away from fine.
If that's what you think, that could only mean that you don't love me enough.
Say what now?
Which is why you need to work harder to love me. If you do, everything will be fine. You get it, don't you, sweetie pie? You have to work as hard to make sure I never feel lonely again.
Is your brain short-circuiting? Is your head actually broken?
Huh?
You constantly harass me before completely disappearing on me. You lie to me. You cheat on me. How could I possibly love someone who betrayed me as horribly as you did? What kind of masochist do you take me for? I completely lost all interest in you.
What? No, you're lying. How could anyone lost interest in me? Just wait, sweetie. I'm gonna come over to your place now, and me and you are gonna resolve this. How about I wear your favorite lingerie?
Nah, don't bother. I mean, coming, that is. Actually, what do I care? You won't be able to come soon anyway.
Why not?
Because apparently, Chad's wife, and both your and my parents, are about to bust in there and catch you both red-handed.
What?
I've been sending screenshots of all of our messages to Chad's wife, and everyone else who will be affected by our breakup.
You've been doing what?
Alright, well, I guess we're just about done here. See ya! You see, I was only messaging Claire in an attempt to get her to reveal any information which could be used to identify her location. When I got what I needed, the squad assembled and made the preparations for their attack. Next, the whole platoon, consisting of a very angry Chad's wife, my parents, and Claire's parents, swiftly barged their way into her apartment and found the two of them huddled up together under the kitchen table in a pathetic attempt to evade capture. Actually, barged in sounds a little too dramatic. The door was unlocked, showing just how untouchable they thought they were. Meaning, the gang were able to let themselves in and casually walk right in. In the end, Claire's arrogance was her undoing. She was insistent she only did what she did to make me jealous as revenge for me not immediately acquiescing to her every whim. But far from the get-out-of-jail-free card she seemed to think her excuse was, to me, it just made what she did even worse. Being in a relationship with someone who'd intentionally go out of the way to hurt you as revenge for perceived slights is one of the most dangerous things I can imagine. The total of their combined affairs, going back the whole 2 years, led to both Clara and her partner in crime owing me and his wife an ungodly amount in compensation. To nobody's surprise, Chad ended up breaking up with Clara after our divorce. Also, they had to quit their jobs before long, due to being universally hated at their companies, unable to bear the hostile atmosphere. Of course, Chad's wife divorced him too. As for Clara, apparently she's so deep down in the depths of the despair of having to work 4 jobs to come up with my compensation, that she barely has time to sleep, let alone beg me for another chance.